Coming up, are you wondering if you can still make it as a paid app? Well, I break down the category, the release date, and the price points of the top 500 paid apps. Stay tuned. What is up, App Nation? It is Steve P. Young, founder of App Masters, the place you go when you want action-packed content in the app business. And today I want to talk about a topic that I get a ton of questions about. Now, when people come with me and want my marketing help and they've got a paid app, I tend to get a little scared. I'm like, whoa, hold on. It's really, really difficult to make it work as a paid app. Now, if you watch some of my videos, and I'll link up the video that says top strategies, top marketing strategies for paid apps, I'll link that up. You know paid apps can still work. But what I wanted to do was uncover what categories still work as a paid app and how much can I actually get away with charging for a paid app, and of the categories, which ones are still happening today. So it wasn't like 2011, 2010, back in the glory days of the app space. What are some new categories that are starting to pop up that I can still make it? So like whether it's a game that was released in 2018, that's what I really wanted to uncover. So here's what I did. I went through in-app Annie and looked at the top 500 overall paid apps. And I broke it down to see what type of trends I could see. Now, it's just a one-day snapshot in March of 2018, so I'll give you that. But at the same time, I think it gives you a good sense of what apps, what categories, what kinds of apps you can make today, not 2011, what kind of categories of apps you can make today and how much to charge for it. So without further ado, let's get into this amazing analysis, amazing exclusive Steve Young analysis. All right, here we go. The top charts for paid apps. Let's take a look. All right, now the category. What category still works? And this was very surprising for me. Here's what I found out. Of the top 500 apps in March of 2018, okay, here's what I found out. 40%, over 42% of those in the top 500 were games. What? Insane. I thought, what? It has to be like, what I thought was productivity or entertainment, education. Those are categories that still work as a paid app. But games. Now, some of these top games like Minecraft and NBA 2K are very well-known brands. So keep that in consideration. But who knew games could still work as a paid app? All right. So let's break it down even further. The top categories. We got games, 42%. We got photo and video, which, that is one of those categories that I thought could still make it. Education, obviously. Health and fitness, obviously. Entertainment, so forth. But here are the exact results. The top, all of the ones that have the categories. So here are all the top categories that still are in the top 500, right? So games, obviously, games is a very, very popular category, but very, very eye-opening for me that it still works as a paid app. Pretty cool. Next, I want to look at release date. So I didn't want a recency bias, or not a recency bias, but more of 2011 bias, right? Back in the glory days when it was like, hey, people are more than willing to pay for apps. I didn't want that. I want to see of the top 500, which ones were built a long time ago and just have that longevity with them, okay? So I broke that down a little bit more. Here it is. So I did a reverse navigation. So here are the ones that are the most recent categories that have the most recent release dates, okay? So these are the categories that still work today because they have the newest release dates, okay? Hope that makes sense, all right? So food and drink, right? Shopping, 2015. So these have an average release date of the top 500, average release date of 2015 here. Productivity, 2015, close to it. Games, 2015. And then social networking, 2014. Photo, 2014. So like navigation and use, these are things that I would stay away from. These categories I would stay away from because usually you have already built an app. You've built a brand name, you built some longevity within the app, and those categories are a little bit harder to break out of. If you're trying to break out of it in 2018, it might be a little bit more difficult because some of these top 500 apps in these categories have an average release date that's a lot older, right? That's what I was really trying to figure out with this particular slide. Next, price points. So what I did was looked at the average price points for all the top 500 apps and also with the category. So I broke it down. All right, let's take a look. Oh, I'm so sorry. I know that was really, really mean of me to come in right at the price point conversation, but wanted to let you guys know that the rest of this video, I know, super mean. I don't know why I'm even doing this. I'm trying to test it out. Anyways, the rest of this video is under App Masters Academy. So if you want to see the results, the full report, go to appmastersacademy.com and sign up for a subscription, and you can see this entire case study, this report that I put together, including the spreadsheet that I'm using to pull all this data, and then any other, the things that you're missing are the price points, the ratings. So about half of the video is on there, and then how you can figure out from that price point picking your category and figuring out what you should charge for a particular category. I showed you the price points of the overall strategy, overall category, the top 500. But if you really, really want to break it down and figure out the average price point for games, I'll show you exactly how to do that. Sorry, it's all under appmastersacademy.com. Look, I'm proud of this thing. I want to keep creating more cool content for you guys. And so for me, to sort of leverage my time and make sure it's worth it, I do have to put certain things in the vault under appmastersacademy.com. So I apologize for doing this. Don't give me those thumbs down. Give me those thumbs up, please, please, please. And hit subscribe, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.